You're listening to the John and Heidi Show, now featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris. Good Friday morning to you, sir.
Yeah, it is another Friday right here in our handsomely chiseled faces.
How did that happen?
And lovely face in the case of Heidi Jean.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, why, thank you.
She's also ruggedly
Absolutely. Robert F. Kennedy born this day.
handsome. Oh, hey, happy birthday to him.
Joe Walsh, who I just have loved since really the 70s when he was fronting the James Gang.
Oh, yeah,
I
that's a
loved
long
their
time
music
ago.
then. I plays guitar for the Eagles, does solo work. Joe is 73 today.
Happy birthday, Mr. Walsh.
And she was the perfect 10, Bo Derek,
Oh, yeah.
64.
Every boy had that poster.
You think?
So
Not
many
every-
did.
Real name Mary Collins.
Really?
By the way, yeah, now and she still does, some film work and whatnot, but she's also a huge military supporter. In fact,
Awesome.
she's hands-on and has done a ton of donations for a little thing called Snowmass.
Oh.
And as we're injured vets get together, and it's like snow Olympics, skiing and all that
Oh,
kind
fun.
of stuff. And it's a pretty big deal. So, yeah, she's all right. She's all right in my book. It was 1984 McDonald's. The Golden Arches, 1984, makes its 50 billionth hamburger.
Oh, wow.
50 billionth. And if you think about it, because I'm old enough to remember when they were always changing the signs. Hey, 1 million served, 2 million served, blah, 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 blah. They actually stopped doing that in 1994.
Now it just says
Notice.
billions.
Billions and billions.
Right.
So you got to ask, how are they even keeping track of this? Because
They probably quit counting.
thousands of locations around the planet.
Yeah, I'm sure
She's got
they
to be
stopped.
keeping inventory of that meat.
Well, through analytics and data and everything else, they say, and apparently it's pretty close, that McDonald's combined does more than 75 hamburgers per second
Whoa.
of every minute of every hour of every day of the year.
That's insane.
And they speculate now, these days, as of sitting here today, they have in fact surpassed 300 billion hamburgers.
Wow.
Nice. That's a lot of billion.
Yeah, and that's the only history I have because that's really kind of all I care about. Because I ate at McDonald's once.
Once.
Oh.
Yep, I did.
I've eaten there way more than once.
Well, that whole number thing was actually a marketing ploy by Ray Kroc when he took that over. It was like, I forget the year, but there was like a restaurant, and he actually put on the sign, over 1 million served. And it was just made up.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
It was totally made up.
Just a guess on, I have no idea. It's probably
Everybody
millions.
was like, oh, this must be amazing.
What is it called again?
There you go.
McDonald's?
Oh, I know, you know, we all know, and we can just stumble right ahead fearlessly, I might add.
And we will do exactly that. Thank you for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris.
Want to save money? Take the BetterCreditCards.com challenge. It's simple and free, and you could save money every single month. Take a few minutes to look at your current interest rate and see what you get for points or perks. Then go to BetterCreditCards.com to see if they can help you find a better credit card. This will literally cost you nothing, and it could help you get a better credit card. Do it today. BetterCreditCards.com. That's BetterCreditCards.com.
Time now for Ranger Dan's Critter Corner.
Well, I'm rough, tough, and ready. I'm a heck of a man. Eat my beans and weenies from a frying pan.
He's Ranger Dan.
Easy. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I loves to wrestle bears and lasso ducks, run over possums in my government truck.
He's Ranger Dan.
Easy. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I loves all the campers and the animals too. If you're picking on critters, I'm coming after you.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir. I'm Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Oh, no, it's
Hold on,
Secretary-elect.
back up that bus there. Hold on.
Right. Good
Yeah.
morning, Secretary-elect Dan.
George, Heidi,
Parks,
get it straight. It's been a stressful week. I won't lie to you. I'm feeling a little beat up, actually.
You're looking a little rough.
Since naming myself Secretary-elect of the South Dakota Department of Game, Fish, and Parks,
It's been a pretty good week for you.
Ranger Dan taking on all those extra responsibilities, executing those duties, and then you couple in the fact that, Secretary-elect, without actually, officially, technically, or probably even legally, being the secretary of South Dakota Game Fishing Parks. I tell you, it's been a rodeo. So thinking maybe to take a little weight off the shoulders and give my little radio rangers out there a little smile, we'd maybe dig into the old bag of critter humor here from the best-selling platinum comedy album, Ranger Dan Quacks You Up. Here's a couple zingers to throw us into the weekend. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. Hey, you know why humans can't hear a dog whistle?
Why is that?
Because dogs can't whistle. Oh, boy, we're just moving up from there. Hey, why in the world does a giraffe have such a long neck?
Why?
Because its head is really far away from its body. Science! Hey,
It does check out.
what do you call a bear with extreme mood swings? A bipolar bear. You got some more science there. Let's wrap it up with this humdinger. What do you get when you cross? What do you get when you cross a chicken with a horse?
What?
You're served with an animal abuse arrest warrant. Until next time, little radio rangers, this is your secretary-elect of the South Dakota Department of Game, Fish, and Parks, Ranger Dan. Say it with me.
Yes, sir. Addiction. It's not a pretty thing. Addiction can lead to many problems in your life. Addiction can drive away those who love you the most. And addiction can lead to the loss of jobs, relationships, and even your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. They want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Time now for Water Cooler Talk with Mr. Dan Farris, brought to you by Lukewarm Tap Water.
Tap water.
Hey, quick little free plug here. I was over visiting with Andy and Stephanie over at CNC Food Factory.
Love those guys.
Early this morning. And
Hi, guys.
They're doing a special pick it up curbside, if you like, whatever, a Thanksgiving dinner, all prepped, all from scratch. Good stuff. And it's right around a couple cents under $8 a person.
Yeah, it's really good.
Good stuff. But here's what I want to mention.
Oh.
Order some brownies.
Oh yeah, Dan loves the brownies.
Grab a little vanilla ice cream, and you'll cry like a little baby.
Yeah.
They're that good.
Dan actually,
it's emotional, is what it is.
It's true. Yeah, Dan had to take a personal day once. Everything okay? He goes, I can't leave these brownies. I got some here.
It's good stuff. And thinking of the Thanksgiving thing, I guess this is a good deal. I think, John, you may be a little more equipped to tell me about this than what the story does from Dakota News Now, because I plagiarize and there ain't no shame in my game. Zoom is lifting their 40-minute limit for all Zoom calls globally for Thanksgiving.
Huh.
Effective midnight, November 26th through 6 a.m., November 27th. So in other words, if the family thing isn't going to happen, and apparently that's going to vary state to state, whatever, I don't know, big group things. And I think your family, your mother canceled yours, John, or something?
Yeah.
My nephew, my mother, my sisters, they didn't want to see me is pretty much what's going on here, Dan. So
Okay, so Zoom, apparently you can do this Zoom thing and just have it all on all darn day long, and there won't be that additional $15 charges. I'm not comfortable with that stuff. I don't even like the FaceTime thing on the phone.
No, I don't like it at all.
here's the thing I do. I do when I do have a Zoom meeting, I just use the photo. So there's a picture of me instead of the video of me.
Oh, okay.
Because I have ADD. I know you guys probably both.
We're very surprised by that, actually.
I know. Least diagnosed thing ever for me. But I really struggle with looking at, like, I'm supposed to be paying attention to a meeting. Meanwhile, I'm goofing around with the video, because I'm looking at, oh, hey, look at that. And if I do this, it looks like I got that
Well,
shelf
that's a
on my
meeting.
head.
This would be, family, friend, personal stuff, which
Yeah.
is, it's a
Probably.
different thing. I suppose some kids, I would guess like grandparents and grandkids, this would be like a big deal
Yeah,
for
this
the
meeting.
holidays.
I just learned yesterday how to change the background on the Zoom meeting. So I did for a meeting. They said, John, can you make yours live? Because we got to do a screenshot for this thing. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. And then they were showing me how to do virtual backgrounds. And there's one where you can put a picture of yourself or whatever you want behind you. Remember the photo that I posted from the Your CBD store, the young lady?
Yeah.
So I put that as my background, and it was a picture of me with like my arm around her, and we were doing thumbs up. And then I was standing in the video. I was in front of her, so it was me with my arm around me. So
You're so
this is
clever.
why I use just a photo.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know why your picture isn't on money, John.
Because I'm an underachiever.
So anyway, hey, Zoom, whoever you are, whatever you are, thanks. That's a nice
thanks,
solid.
Zoom.
So
Thanks for all that.
Not for me, but I'm.
No, I'm not going to be doing that.
Number
Feel
of
as though I
people,
may have
number of people will lock into that.
Taking
so.
you off track there on that, Dan, and I
you
apologize for it.
No, like I say, I had 15 seconds before you were off track. So
Is that all you had?
yeah, that's it.
That's it.
I'm just trying to find a solid in all the madness here, and that just kind of struck me as a solid.
That is pretty cool. And part of the reason I believe they're doing that, as soon as the Pfizer and Moderna drug things came out, like their stocks went through the roof.
Vaccines, yeah.
Zoom stocks started falling because there are people going, oh, hey, we're not going to be dependent on this anymore.
Yeah, we won't
so I
be
think that's
using
one of
that
the
as much
reasons Zoom
anymore.
is like, hey, let's just give it away for free for a while. So I think that's probably what's really going on. But thank you, Zoom. And thank you for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris. Water cooler talk brought to you by lukewarm tap water.
Tap water.
Want to save money? Take the bettercreditcards.com challenge. It's simple and free, and you could save money every single month. Take a few minutes to look at your current interest rate and see what you get for points or perks. Then go to bettercreditcards.com to see if they can help you find a better credit card. This will literally cost you nothing, and it could help you get a better credit card. Do it today. bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Time now for a bright spot of news brought to you by Paul's Designer Showroom on Lake Lorraine in Sioux Falls. And you guys can chat amongst yourselves while I find what I'm looking for over here.
Oh. You open up the mic and you weren't ready to go.
I know, I'm ready. Here it is. I would like to invite everybody to join us. I couldn't remember exactly where I'd put this, but I knew I had it. It is called the Holiday Gifts for Kids. And it says on here it's the third annual Holiday Gifts for Kids live auction. Now, Holiday Gifts for Kids has been going a little longer than that, but the live auction is tomorrow. The doors open at noon, and we will be social distancing, so don't expect a huge crowd because we want to kind of keep it somewhat limited. But if you do want to be there, reach out. We'd love to have you come join us, and we got plenty of room to kind of keep it spaced out a bit. We're going to be at the Alliance Building in Sioux Falls. It's the South Dakota Military Heritage Alliance on Russell Street, 1600 West Russell Street. Huge thank you to all the businesses that donated. And since it is tomorrow, today's kind of the last day. If you've been thinking about it and you're going, hey, I'd like to donate to the Sioux Falls JCs and I'd like to be a part of this thing, reach out today. If you can't get a hold of the JCs, reach out to me. I'll make sure that we get it all taken care of. But it is coming up tomorrow. All of the funds raised tomorrow. Did either of you at the event last year? You guys didn't go to that, did you?
I don't think so.
It was a ton of fun. I went to it last year. I did not go 2 years ago. Rich Larson from Law Motors, he's the auctioneer.
Known Richie for 25 years.
And he's got Last Chance Auctions out on West 12th Street. Super nice dude. And he was the auctioneer last year. I'm trying to think of what I got. I bought some things at this auction last year. I think I got all of my Christmas shopping
I think
done
you
that
did.
day.
I think I know what I got because there was like some jewelry and a picture.
So I got I'll buy that.
The two pictures that are hanging in our guest room,
Yeah.
actually, and I love them.
So like everything that I was there, I'm like, all my Christmas
I'm
shopping done in like a half hour. So if you get a chance, come out on Saturday, so tomorrow. And again, if you're a business, you'd like to donate an item to be in the auction. If you'd like to donate that to the JCs, you can do that today. Reach out. I've got the info on our Facebook page. But again, I would love to have people out there bidding on the items because it's really cool that businesses donate the items. That's awesome. But if nobody's there to buy them, you know how much you get for those? Nothing. So
Nada.
we got to have people there as well.
That's right.
And again, in the social distancing world, we're saying, well, we don't want to pack the room too full, but I'd love for you to come out, and if there's not a ton of people, maybe you will get a great deal. It's tomorrow. Auction starts at 1. Doors open at noon, so come out and join us. Again, it's at the South Dakota Military Heritage Alliance. Huge thank you to the Sioux Falls JCs. All of the funds raised tomorrow, that money goes to this Holiday Gifts for Kids program. It has kind of replaced Toys for Tots. I guess they don't do that in South Dakota anymore, so this is the program that replaced that.
Well, that's really cool.
It really is. So huge thank you to our friends at the Sioux Falls JCs for being a part of, for doing this and letting us be a part of it once again. I will be there playing some music and providing a microphone for Mr. Larson to talk into. So come on out and join us tomorrow. All the details at facebook.com/sunnyradio and facebook.com/Sioux Falls News.
Addiction. It's not a pretty thing. Addiction can lead to many problems in your life. Addiction can drive away those who love you the most. And addiction can lead to the loss of jobs, relationships, and even your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. They want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Time now for entertainment news of the day with Mr. Dan Farris.
Snap them if you got them. Celebrities of Boy, there was some blowback on this story a month or so ago, and apparently things are switching up now. The Peanuts holiday specials?
Yeah.
Well,
Is that what that was supposed to
stuff
be?
got snapped up. But I mean, these things have been running since like the mid-'60s.
Oh, yeah.
You
People
know,
went insane.
And all the networks,
what?
you could find them.
Oh, you couldn't
repeated
watch the
and all
Peanuts
this.
on TV this year.
Oh, how
Didn't you know
come?
that?
You were not going to be able
ABC.
able to do that. Yeah, because Apple snatched them up, and apparently it was going to be just a streaming video deal with Apple TV, and that was it.
Yeah.
But apparently the hammer came down.
Boom.
And now it's not really necessarily going to be network, but you'll be able to catch it on public
PBS.
broadcasting, PBS. If we don't do it, who will?
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
I hadn't heard anything about this.
I'm glad that they are going to be on a platform that everybody has available to them. By the way, if you've not watched PBS lately, it's pretty cool that you've got that. And even if you don't have cable, you can watch that with an antenna. If you don't have an antenna and you need to get one, channelsurfertv.com. We got one through there. Awesome.
Yeah, this stuff it's a big slice of Americana.
Yeah.
You know, I will still watch that stuff because I was a kid when I was watching it the first time, and it's just kind of, well, that's kind of
And
cool.
you should watch it, because even though you don't pay for it, trust me, you're
you go.
paying for it.
You got the peanut stuff and other things I have to watch every year. Rudolph.
Oh, yeah.
Rudolph, also A Christmas Story, which I absolutely love.
Yeah, you should try out, kid.
The original Grinch cartoon with Boris Karloff as the narrator.
Yeah.
And also the Scrooge thing with Mr. Magoo. I love it with Mr. Magoo. And then another, of course, Christmas classic, Die Hard.
Oh, yeah. That's, you know what?
Those.
That's one our son always watches.
And for me,
The Ref.
The Ref and Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas.
Oh, my God. Have you seen both of those, Dan?
I've seen snippets of the Otter.
It's the
Christmas
best
thing.
Christmas
We went to
show
that
ever.
Super cool.
Theaters a couple years ago. They brought it in.
Yeah, they had it back in the theater. It was so fantastic.
Not back in first time ever in theaters. It never came to theaters. It was
Okay.
directly out on
It's just on
or whatever
HBO.
before. Yeah, HBO.
Yeah.
That's where it was. So, have you
I
seen
love
The
it.
Ref, Dan? The video that's a movie video with Dennis Leary?
No.
Oh, that's a good one too. That's probably my all-time favorite
I
Christmas
believe I
movie.
just planned our Christmas party.
You know me, the classics are real simple. All 6 Sharknado movies. Anything with my lifelong best friend, Keanu Reeves, and Zoolander. That's about
There you
it.
go.
And anything on Hallmark.
Once you watch
And anything on
once you watch The Ref with Dennis Leary, you're gonna add one to that
Yeah,
list.
you will.
I've
for sure.
watched Christmas Wishes and Mistletoe Kisses 3 times this year alone.
Hey, big announcement here. Santa Jaws is now on Amazon Prime.
Okay, we got to watch that again.
Yeah,
that
we
was
watched that a couple
fantastic.
years ago. It was terrible, but it was now
It was
it's
fantastically terrible.
Yeah, it's all right. Dan, hey, thanks for coming in, man.
Thanks for giving me the opportunity. Appreciate it. We'll see you guys later.
It is the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris, brought to you by SiouxEmpireJobs.com.
Want to save money? Take the BetterCreditCards.com challenge. It's simple and free, and you could save money every single month. Take a few minutes to look at your current interest rate and see what you get for points or perks. works. Then go to bettercreditcards.com to see if they can help you find a better credit card. This will literally cost you nothing, and it could help you get a better credit card. Do it today. Bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Here's your Market Beat Minute for Friday, November 20th, 2020. The equity market had a mixed day on Thursday, first down on data and COVID news, then up on stimulus hopes. On the unemployment front, the number of new claims for unemployment rose for the first time in months. The rise in response to widening lockdowns may continue to climb in the coming weeks. The Philly Fed MBOS is another concerning data point. It came in at an expansionary 26, but down sharply from the previous month. The better news concerns housing sales and leading indicators. Housing sales accelerated faster than expected, while the index of leading indicators points to economic expansion. Regarding stimulus talks, Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer says Majority Leader Mitch McConnell has agreed to restart negotiations. The catch is the Senate is still out on recess, and there's no indication either side will concede on sticking points. You can get the inside track with Wall Street's brightest minds delivered directly to your inbox every day at marketbeatminute.com.